Hello everyone, my name is Balogun Ayebami and I'm a content creator at Pixel Creation. And today's lesson is just to show us the interface of camera apps and to also make us know some icons that are very important for pictures and video records, and to also know how to set our phone while to achieve a better composition and storytelling pictures depending on the idea that you want to pass across to the people. Like I said earlier, I said in other previous class that you need a camera app, and we have inbuilt camera like the one I launched now, or you can also download uh, at the Play Store anyone that is suitable for you. We have a lot. So the first one that we might be exploring is the inbuilt one, which when I launch it is give me the options of pictures, beauty, aperture. The aperture simply means the sharpness of your picture or video. So you can see at the bottom line we have 4. The higher the number of the aperture, the more sharper your picture is going to be. From the professional level, it means that the camera is going to close the shaft. So that's why the icon is like a shaft like icon. And the beauty one, most of us are familiar with it. It's actually smoothing the face of the object that the camera is actually recording. So, and the top icon, which is like the thunder, is to enable the flash. You can put the flash in auto or on it, but mostly I always prefer my flash being in on, because we said cameras are light sensitive, but so we need more light. So the some cameras, new phones now have these options, which is the AI, artificial intelligence. It will enable your camera, your phone to also partner with your picture taking process. So the this option is to scan for shopping and all. So those are the options that comes with our phone now. So the first thing when you actually launch your camera is to check your settings. What are you shooting on? What's your resolution? Do you want to use the grid? You want to activate some options, especially when you want to record video. What's your audio control? How do you control your audio and all? So I will want us to go to the professional level. Yes, now, so we can know some important things about picture. The first options we have here is an icon that actually help us compose better. It works more in the focus area, what to focus in and what not to focus in. So when the phone or the option is on the first one, it means you want the camera to focus and see everything. So when the options is on a, a in mattering, the second one, the mattering setting is it means that you want the camera to actually focus on that particular thing that you point on. And the last one is more of like a close shot, and you want the camera to focus on tiny objects, like if you have 10 people or 20 people on the stage and you want to pinpoint only one person. And like I said earlier on, I said ISO is the way the camera actually sees light and color, and the higher the ISO, the higher the light that you are telling the camera to be sensitive to. It is the sensitivity to light. So is on auto now. So you can actually observe that when I move, the ISO is changing. So I can regulate it myself. When I put it in 100, you know that everywhere is dark. So we are indoor now, so we need more light. So I'm going to activate it to like 800 or 500. And also note that the more you actually increase your ISO, the more noise that you're actually allowing into your camera too. The other one is the shutter speed, and the shutter speed actually work with sharp and blurry objects. When your object is static, you really want to use a good aperture, and when your object is also moving, you really want to use a faster ISO. So you can see that my dial is actually changing as changing. My exposure is changing as I'm changing the dial. This is the exposure level 2, is just to add more light and also reduce the light that is entering the camera. This AF means autofocus single, autofocus continue, and manual focus. The autofocus single means that when you want the camera to focus on a particular object that is static, the object is not moving, so you can snap, you can do video. And the autofocus continue means that it should focus continuously on that object, because the object is going to move, and when the object moves, it will focus again. And the manual focus, you are telling the camera not to focus for you, that you have to focus yourself. So you have to use maybe like touching the screen to focus every time you want to snap your picture. Then the AWB means the auto white balancing. We have a lot of white balancing options in the camera. We have the cloud, the sun, the fluorescent, and you can see that when I'm changing it now, it's also regulating. So you find the one that will best suit what you want to do. Then automatically the settings that you use for your picture will apply to your video when you want to record. So when you are doing your video, you don't really need a lot of settings also, because it is what is also in the pictures that I hope with this explanation you can be able to explore your camera app better, to have good pictures and good videos. And I also want to talk about camera F5, which is also one of the professional camera. Like I said, at the top layer, it has the options for the settings. So you want to go to the settings and check your image resolution. This one is even giving us room for more. So where you want to post your video or your pictures, and what's the length of what you want to do. You also determine which option you are going to choose. And don't forget that your storage device also determines where your video is going. So there are some times that some people use OTG some flash to record on their phone because of the length of the video that they want to do. So you want to customize where you want your video to go, create a folder for it so you know where it's going to. That's just the other options for that. So I like using composition grid to help me compose better. Composition grid are the lines. You can see we have some 6 lines on the camera. It will also help you to place the picture better when you are composing. Like the f1.8 is the aperture, the 1/15 is the shutter speed, while the one that is changing is the ISO, because it's changing because it's in auto. So now if I decide to regulate it and put it in 400, you see that it will not regulate, it will not be changing again. So, and the auto white balancing that we have talked about before, we have it there. This is also the focus mode, and this one just have the autofocus and the manual focus, no single and continuous. It also have this other option, is the close-up focus on things, and we also have this touch focusing. So it is when you touch it that that is when it is going to focus for you. So we also have the composition by this side, and these are the important things that you are going to put together to get a good pictures. Professionally, when you are even using a professional camera, there's something we call exposure triangle, which is the combination of the ISO, the shutter speed, and the aperture. So a professional cameraman will regulate the three to achieve a good picture. So know your location when you are shooting indoor. You should know which kind of settings to use. You don't just pop out your phone from your pocket and start shooting. You really need to, take your time to set your phone so that you can get a good picture. There's this word that says proper planning prevents poor performance. So don't be in a hurry to shoot most times. We know that you might actually lose your story, but be prepared at all times for a better composition. Like, we will be having other lessons on how to compose better with your phone. So stay tuned with us and explore more resources on our course. Like and share, and also refer to friends and family. Thank you for watching.